I'm
Welcome to a Swine Brothers sort of special hangout thing. We're talking about albums.
special
Before I
because I'm
introduce,
here.
before I introduce my co-host who interrupts me, remember that voice, everyone? It's been a long time. Uh, Random plug or usual plugs. You can email the show at cosmicgodsdie at gmail.com. Facebook is Swine Brother and Twitter SwineBro666. I am the voice of Swine Brothers, hair Elliott Lindemood, and along with is my evil communist co-host.
He's the voice of Trump.
I I do not voice Trump.
He should.
Why?
I don't know. Your voice is better than his is, so.
Yeah. His voice actually quite annoys me.
I'm an ordinary
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's like it's. I'd rather hear Eric's voice than Trump.
God
I'd
damn
rather
it.
hear your voice than Trump.
I kind of actually want to ask Trump, what kind of music do you listen to? I have a feeling it'd be like Ted Nugent or fucking Meatloaf. No, I don't think it would be Meatloaf.
I don't know.
Def
Ask him
Leppard?
on Twitter.
I tried to talk to him on Twitter, but he doesn't respond to me ever. I'm gonna
Well,
ask the
yeah,
guy.
because you have to insult him. Duh.
I wonder how
You have
much.
to insult him before he responds to you.
Hey, Orange Faggot. Uh, what's your favorite band?
Uh, my
Yeah,
favorite band is
I'm gonna get your channel taken down because of that. I said
nah.
faggot.
I say faggot all the time.
I do too.
No, well, the faggot who I keep giving albums to and won't upload them.
Well, you know what? That's because my fucking computer sucks.
And that's my problem.
I yes. Buy me a new one.
Oh no, I with what money?
Swine Brothers has like 10 million subscribers, so you're obviously making something.
I think we have like 101 finally, and most of them are
Hun-
friends.
101 million. You're bigger than PewDiePie.
Yeah, 101 million subscribers. Yes, we make
Yeah.
PewDiePie look small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's at like fucking 50 million now, so
Well, I'm subscribed to Creepy Pasta, who's about a million, but he just reads stories. So, anyway, I forgot why we're here.
we're gonna review
Uh,
albums
all
by the
right.
best band ever, No Effects. I'm joking.
And I
They're
say,
not.
bye, 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 upsy girl, then I'm really pop punk.
I actually listened to an interview of him. Fat Mike said that song is about how rude it is to, like, let's say you're dating somebody who has cancer or something. How rude it is to date someone who, like, suddenly they get cancer and then to leave them for that reason. Because
Eh,
I was wondering what the fuck the point of that song was about.
I
I
don't know.
think I'm gonna
But
carry my mic outside. Actually. You talk for a
I,
second, and I'm gonna jet outside.
and the show will be back in about 2 weeks when Jim has more time off. Until then, we'll probably do more of these shows. I'll have Chaz, I'll have other people. You never know who the hell I'll have. Maybe get Ryan from Tesno Discourage back. He was a cool interview. That was the only interview I did, and I consider it one of the best. Also coming up on Swine Brothers, more metal shit, more snarky commentary. We're going to take on PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Killing Animals, and of course Ellie's ramblings, which Ellie does quite well. You're listening to the Swine Brothers special. I don't remember what I called it. The Atomic Bitch Fest. That's I think the name of it. And I am apparently the only one here right now. So I was listening to Wolf Lair Radio, and
Sorry about
Enthroned
that.
was just on from their latest album. It was quite good. Before that, it was Marduk from the album Fuck Me Jesus. That was quite good. So Wolf Lair Radio, everyone. Best radio station in the world. If you like metal. If you don't, then you're not human.
Me.
All right. Will my co-host actually say words?
I am transitioning outside so I can actually speak louder. My grandfather is asleep. I'll get my ass kicked.
I'm transitioning to
Give me,
not.
give me one.
And
Give me the entire 2 minutes that I'll be.
before Marduk, it was Gorgoroth with "Possessed by Satan." And before that, I was listening to Archgoat's discography on my library. Archgoat, the Finnish black death metal giants, with such albums as Horror of Bethlehem, The Apocalyptic Triumphator, and The Light Devouring Darkness. And those are just the albums, not the demos, which I also listen to. Angel Cunt Tales of Desolation. I want to say hello to everyone, all of my friends listening to this. You're probably tired of my voice by now, but whatever. What else can I talk about? I will be going to races, the Winter Nationals in Pomona next week. I will also be going to the Long Beach Grand Prix on April 12th. Um, Past that, I'm not really sure. Oh, World of Outlaws, April 8th. World of Outlaws, April 1st. So that should be fun. No concerts planned because I haven't been to a concert in 3 years. Um, got some new albums. Got the new Sinister album, which isn't quite released yet, but I quite like it. It's death metal from the Netherlands. Got Creator's new album, Gods of Violence, fucking awesome. Got Gravedigger's new album, Healed by Metal. It is an amazing album. Um, Wolfkrieg's new album, pretty awesome. Kind of pagany black metal from somewhere. I don't really remember where Wolfkrieg's from. I think Russia, but I'm not sure. New bands I've discovered: Temple of Demigod. They're a black and death metal symphonic band from Armenia who likes Lovecraft. They're fucking awesome. Scarab, death metal from Egypt. They don't just sing about Egypt like Nile. They are actually Egyptian. Pretty fucking cool. I recommend those wholeheartedly. And GSOL's new album has also come out, which is good. Not quite as good as the first EP, my favorite recording by them, along with the demo, but still good. Still good. Um, blown through about 10 subjects in 5 seconds. Uh, yeah, wow. New albums that I'm excited about. Belphegor is coming out with a new album. So is, well, I'm not really excited about Dimmu Borgir's new album because I have a feeling it's going to be shite because Dimmu Borgir is a shite band. Uh,
All right, I am back in black. Not really.
back. That's a song
I
by
had
Screwdriver.
I came outside so that I wouldn't interrupt anybody who was sleeping. Motherfucker, I gotta put my iPad on the charger. Look at. Hold on a minute. Give me another 15 seconds and I will be fully alive, but not dead.
What else am I supposed to talk about? I like Artery Eruption, but their files are really fucking hard to find. Um, but they're a great band, slamming brutal death metal. Uh, yeah, it sucks that I have to fill time. I'm not good at this. Uh, which is funny because I like the sound of my own voice. No, just kidding. I hate the sound of my own voice. What's on Wolfley Radio? Oh, Moonblood is playing right now. One of my favorite black metal bands, Moonblood. And Blood on
Alright,
Creek.
I'm here. Can you fucking hear me now?
Yes, finally. Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
sorry, I had to completely transition outside. My grandfather wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work and don't really want to wake him up.
Eh,
How to do a
okay.
podcast 101. Be fucking prepared. Don't be an Arkansas.
Yes, exactly. And they complain I'm unprofessional.
Why do you think I don't fucking do live streams?
Because you're not as interesting as Elliot. I mean, I would edit it if I could, but I don't know how, so I have to do live streams.
You can't really edit a live stream, I don't think. Well, I mean, there's probably a fucking way to do it. Drunken
Well,
peasants.
no, Jim did it. Jim live streamed it, but didn't do it publicly, and then took the video and then edited it into smaller parts. And that's whatever. But I can't do shit like that because I'm blind and stupid.
Young, drunk, and stupid, though. That's a new song. Oh, dear. Uh, so,
This has
yeah.
turned into a disaster.
had a shitload of albums come out in 2016. However, I want to talk about my so far favorite album of 2017 by The True Sounds of Liberty, The Trigger Complex.
And yes, it's a good album. I mean, I wouldn't call it great, but it's good. By the way, if you guys ever want to read an amazing book, An American Demon by Jack Grisham is just. It reminds me a lot of this show.
I specifically I wanted to see you off The Trigger Complex because my grandfather died on June 1st, 2016, and he's like a father to me, so that really song really speaks to me about that in that fashion.
Um, oh God, what's my favorite of this year? Possibly the new Wolf Creek album, but there've been about four that I really enjoyed.
Um,
Creator.
Probably by this summer, I'm gonna guess Bad Religion's gonna finally come out with their new shit, and it's gonna fucking destroy everything in sight.
When's Behemoth's coming out with a new album? I don't know. Although Nerdle's doing his blues band thing, which I don't understand
Yeah,
that. But
according to what I've fucking read, Bad Religion, Rancid, and from all the pop shit, Proper Gandhi, they have a new one they're making, which, ew. They
why
actually
is
can.
Rancid still a thing? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I mean, I looked it up. Rancid 2017 album.
With Tim Armstrong, it sounds like he has a speech impediment. And the world was, he's a palm on straight.
Yeah,
What?
January 7th, 2016. Rancid reportedly a new album. Been here since any news. Maybe they just gave up and forgot all about it.
Yes, well, we're also getting new Belphegor, a new Diamond Wargear, unfortunately. New Deicide. Yay, fucking Deicide. And who the hell knows what else? Because I was surprised on Thursday with new Sinister, which that was a pretty fucking awesome album. It's not quite out yet, but I have it. Uh,
That's always fun.
New Cephalotropsy. It's only been
I
what?
will say for all you punks that,
It's only been
huh?
what? 6 years since their last promo, and since 2008 for their first album. So they've had a long time to record this new album. It better kick ass.
Yeah. For all you OC punks out there from the original scene, the Adolescents released Manifest Density in 2016, and they actually weird shit about this release. Everything from their first Prime album, which is the Blue album that everybody fucking worships, practically up to La Vendetta in 2014. Manifest Density was different. They released it on Concrete Jungle, which is a European record label, actually specifically released in the U.S. Like there's a vinyl and there's CD, but you have to buy it from a German label, and then you have to pay international shipping to get it over here.
Or you could
Completely,
just torrent it like
yeah.
everyone else does.
I mean, I spent like $7 to $10 on the digital to support them, but honestly, what kind of sucks is I bought the album and I've only listened to it once or twice.
Eh,
It's just sitting in my iTunes library like I'm forgotten.
I never liked the Adolescents, even when I was really into punk.
I like their first album and Brats and Battalions, and then Balboa Funzone OC, the fastest kid alive, presumed insolent love. They just don't feel it for me.
And for all you punks, why are you listening to this show? I'm not exactly punk friendly any longer.
It's kind of strange. Elliott's not only strange. Elliott's metal now. Like
I've
little
always,
Mario,
I've
he's
always,
on the cap and he's ready to break blocks.
I've always been metal, fucker.
No, but I mean, you're more of a metalhead.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've always kind of been. I mean, metal has always kind of spoken to me a little bit more than punk, despite the fact that I still enjoy a lot of punk. It's just, I haven't really been looking for any new punk bands, or any new. I have my 10 to 20 bands that I listen to, but other than that, I like metal. I like death and black metal, but
I'm
I
getting
never
into
liked
it.
what.
I'm getting into it to an extent. A lot of the shit you share, I give a go. I mean, it
I
doesn't really speak to me like it speaks to you, but yeah, it's pretty good to an extent.
I give yours. I've never really been a fan of the. I don't know that kind of OC sound.
Well, that's where they're from.
Was never
I
really for
mean,
me. No, I mean, yeah, I know. I was saying that OC
see,
sound's not really for me. I sound a little too. I don't know. It was just never. I
I don't
mean,
know.
Di had a
I don't
couple
know if
good
you.
songs.
I don't know if you intentionally did that or not, but DI has a song with the OC, "Life is not the life for me."
I didn't
I don't know if you
think about
intentionally
that.
did.
No, I did not think about that. But Di had a couple good songs. Richard Hung Himself, which Slayer did a good cover of,
Richard hung himself.
and a
Richard hung
couple. And I
himself.
like the faster bands. I love DRI, the Neos, and Alarm and Heresy, Ripcord, and of course all the British bands. But a lot of
One thing
that
that I,
LA,
huh?
a lot of that LA punk never did much for me. It was always a little too goofy for me.
One thing I wanted to say real quickly, because this has been on my mind for a while. I'm actually gonna do a rant on my channel, and I might just splice this over to mine. But in over there in Florida, I believe it's in Florida. There's this, if you want to call it an independent record label, their name is Hopeless Records, and most people probably have no clue who they are. Which,
I've
you
heard of
don't know
them.
who they are. You don't know who they are. Count yourself lucky. They're just the only reason I know who they are is because one of my childhood favorite punk rock ska bands, Against All Authority, was signed to them from the moment they were conceived from the womb up till the restoration of Chaos and Order. Which originally Hopeless was fucking awesome. They had a bunch of good bands, they were all DIY and they did the punk rock thing. They were there. As I said, were past tense. Now, if you upload anything, any band that they have to YouTube, you get a fucking cease and desist order. They are on a
Yay!
fucking rampage.
I never
And I'm just like,
like. I've stopped with the DIY thing because I realized that like a lot of
no,
metal
dude,
bands and
Hopeless is getting sue happy now. They're like fucking suing the fuck out of people.
well, I realized like a lot of punk bands or metal bands that went onto a major label. I mean, Slayer went onto a major label and got faster, and other bands. So I'm a little less DIY now. I mean, if you want to, make tapes and shit, but personally, I want to spread, my music to everyone possible.
Fucking Jeremy
That's
Griller just messaged me for the first time in what, 2 years or 1 year. I remember that case. Kind of cool.
we've actually gotten along recently. I like him.
I haven't talked to him in fucking forever. You know what's kind of saddening to me? I got confused a couple of weeks ago. You might have heard I bought the Nirvana's Bleach album on vinyl. Yeah,
Ugh.
I bought the wrong album. I like In Utero. Bleach bores the fuck out of me.
Every Nirvana album bores the absolute living fuck out of me. Me, me,
Never.
me, 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 me. I'm gonna shoot myself.
If only you were like legendarily popular on this fucking website, you would get so many fucking love letters for that.
No, I already get love letters from my Pantera bashing on Facebook. Yeah, I always said Dimebag Darrell's autobiography would be called Groove, for the style of music. Squeal, the solo. Splat, for when he got his brains blown out.
That's the Elliott for you.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
Elliot.
Apparently,
And
back on the punk thing again. I was gonna say this in the beginning of this, but apparently, NoFX actually received a 2-star rating for one of their EPs they released this year. They just released it's the Hepatitis Bathtub EP, which everybody was like, holy fuck! So they're releasing new songs. No, it's actually a bunch of songs from back in '87, and which I mean, the whole point of it is just songs that go along with the stories in the book, but a version of No Problems on it that I've never fucking heard before. It's like really raw and shit.
talk more into the microphone. You're still really quiet.
Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
because I had to turn it down. My screen reader just blew my eardrums off.
My
I've read, I have the audio book of that actually.
yeah, my microphone is about 4 or 5 years old, and I have to. My RuneScape audience tells me, Anarka, speaking to your fucking mic, bitch. It's like, sorry. as it used to be a really, really, really good mic, and it just over the years it's degraded. I gotta buy a new one. God damn, though. I wish
Yay.
the town that I currently live in, has a somewhat punk slash metal. Well, okay, if you want to call it that, it's family friendly punk and metal. In other words, Blink 182, Green Day, or Metallica.
So
It's not
not
any.
punk or metal at all.
It kind of saddened me because it's called the Auto Underground, but I listened to like a couple of the bands, and it's just like ah. I talked to one of the guys who runs the thing. I don't fucking remember his name, but he's like, "Yeah, dude, I wanna." They'll get fucking violent. They'll bang their guitars. They'll cut themselves on stage and bleed and shit like that. Like they'll act like Black Flag used to act on stage, but their lyrics and everything else is just so fucking pussy. Like, I'm trying to remember the fucking name of one of them.
Hmm.
They're
The
just so
anal warts.
uh, the anal warts. Oh, Dayglow Abortions came out with a new album in 2016. I forgot to mention that. I think Elliott is dead. Elliott, are you dead?
What up?
But yeah, they
I was talking to
where'd you go?
Jeremy.
Are they gonna come on here?
What happened?
Is he coming on here or?
I did give him he's watching. I did give him the link, so if he wants to, but he says he's
But
enjoying
yeah,
the show. Someone's
as
actually
I was
watching
saying,
this.
Dayglow Abortions came out with a fucking album named Armageddon Survival Guide, and it's actually kind of good. I posted it to my punk rock channel Anti-Patriot 009, and it's got nothing but fucking positive reviews. And this one motherfucker commented, "Holy shit, these motherfuckers are still alive!" Like, yeah,
You know who
you
didn't
know
come
this
out with
song.
a new album last year?
Lots of people.
Adorier. Adorier didn't come out with another album last year.
You know who I wonder if they will come out with an album ever? And I probably should look this up. Jello Biafra in the Guantanamo School of Medicine.
I don't know. He's too busy doing his "What Would Jello Do" videos, I guess.
Oh, he's actually back to doing that shit now.
Yeah,
I
he
haven't
made
paid
a new one
attention.
a couple days ago. I haven't been watching him, but I did watch his opinions on Trump. To some way I disagree. To some way I disagree. In some ways I agree, and whatever.
I'm a little iffy on Trump. I mean, for he's a businessman and he is business. That's what his market is. I mean, he has zero political experience, but I don't know. I'm kind of just sitting back and watching this shit because when people say, oh, he's rude to women and this and that. Uh, Half the shit that people watch on cable is fucking worse than what Trump says.
But
And
you know, it's just
that's what.
it's DOA already did a new single before Trump actually won,
Oh shit! What's
and I
the
made
song
fun of
about?
him for that. Not as good as Burheri's Viva Presidente Trump.
Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like Guantanamo School of Medicine's doing anything. White people in the damage done's their latest release, and they don't have anything going on right now.
Eh,
Oh wait a minute.
whatever.
No.
New creator. I already said that. Gods of Violence. Fucking awesome album. Totalitarian Terror.
I
That's
think
that.
I think my grandmother just fell in the kitchen. Give me a minute.
What's that?
I think my grandmother just fell in the. Nope, nope, never. Wait. No, she didn't fall.
And
Never mind. I heard a door slam. Who did you say came up with one?
never mind. Um, how about you know who has another album? Dead. The band.
Dead.
You know who did an album last year that I really liked was Gargoyle. The
I actually
thrash
know who
band
that
from
is.
Japan.
I
What?
actually know who that is.
Yeah, because I showed you the link, dumb shit. Well, you know, I find Japanese do great metal. I'm not too big on the baby metal, although I did actually listen to the first album. Thanks, Jim. Going to kill you. Although I did actually enjoy two songs, but
Oh my fuck.
but What?
You enjoyed a fucking Baby Metals.
Two songs. They were the more power metal-y, more consistent, not jumping all over the place songs. It was the last track, and I believe track 5. But they were the ones who were more just consistent, not jumping. I mean, I still found the vocals annoying, but they were at least like it was like, oh, this is a breath of fresh air. But the Japanese can do great metal. Not babe, but traditional and thrash metal. But the new Gargoyle album's a fucking rager, man.
Like, give me 2 seconds. I gotta grab my fucking shoes or I'm gonna die.
Let's hope that happens. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of the Gargoyle album because it's in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese. Kawasaki, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, Honda. I think I already said Honda. I don't know. But the other Dark Funerals also released a new album, Where Shadows Forever Reign, 2016. That was a good album. Megadeth with Dystopia. That was decent. Metallica's new album was meh. But yeah, Dark Funeral. That's good Swedish black metal.
Alright,
Wait,
I
should.
am back again.
Oh, that just made my ears blow.
What?
You hit the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to get my shoes. My feet were freezing cold. I'm
It's
outside.
always, it's always problems with him, isn't it?
Dude, I don't do fucking live streams like I told you.
Next, you're gonna say my my
When
my my vagina kind of hurts.
vagina does hurt though. It does. I don't finger myself enough.
And you wonder why. And
I
you
need to
wonder
get
why we don't. And you wonder why we don't do hangouts more often.
Dude, when
It's
I do
just
videos on my channel, I can hit the stop button and then I can hit the record button and edit shit.
yes.
Which
Well,
I
I can't. So yeah, that's the good thing about no. That seriously, that's a great thing about Swine Brothers now is we've become. I don't want to say a finely tuned machine, but we've become something that we actually do wait and see what's going. We 20-30 minutes before we go live or whatever. So
in other
um,
words, Barbecue Chickens, the Japanese hardcore band from Osaka, they released a new I'm gonna call it an EP called Japanese Imitation Katana. And I can't fucking find it anywhere.
that's sad. The Brazilian black thrash metal band Volcano released an album called 14 in 2016 that I just found, and it is awesome. Not quite as good as the first album, Bloody Vengeance from '86, but a good album regardless.
I'm fucking friends with Jack Grisham at TSOL, by the way. He's fucking
Friends with who?
Jack Grisham at TSOL.
Good for you. I'm friends with fucking some
I've been
people.
lis- I've been listening to the Dicks a lot lately. Their song, I hope you get drafted. I love that song. I hope you
Uh,
get drafted.
I was listening to An American Demon. Tell him that. Tell him my friend wants me to check out your book, An American Demon, but I won't because I'm fucking lazy.
Who? Oh.
You Jack Grisham. Oh,
You know the Gigi Allen fan group on Facebook?
what?
Well, there's a Gigi Allen fan group on Facebook. Well, there was. It
Yes,
had it got nearly 1,000 fucking members, and
I
then
was
I
in
guess
it.
it got killed off. Yeah, it got
Yeah, but you
killed.
can still find
SJW
it.
shut it down.
You can still find it. You can still find groups and shit. I'm friends with Carlo Regatas from Carcass. That's a fucking good band, man.
My friend, a friend of mine who helps me do vinyl record videos, messages me yesterday. He's like, "So guess who just accepted my friend request?" I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "Brett Gurewitz." I'm like, "Brett, like Mr. Brett of Bad Religion of Epitaph?" He's like, "Yeah, dude." Like, oh, that's
Yes,
okay.
this guy does videos about his vinyl collection.
I'm like, Brett Gurewitz, not really too big a fan of him because he's just a capitalistic businessman Epitaph sucks.
Yeah. Who accepted my friend? I have a random Nazi on my friend list.
Oh, that's always fun.
Like
Is it that?
seriously, seriously, full on neo-Nazi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. He posts good music. Yeah, I don't know how I got him, but he's
Okay.
cool.
It's always good to have lots of different points of view on there.
Yes, I
Okay.
also have some random atheist guy who hates me because I made fun of him for deleting people who like Trump.
Mike Autry?
What?
Mighty Mike T? Is it Mighty Mike T?
It's his name is Drew.
Oh. I
Uh,
don't know if Mighty Mike T's been serious, but it really fucking annoys me. I'm an atheist and I'm very open minded and accepting. We need to, open minds. Unfriend me if you're like Trump. It's like, oh, you are such a hypocrite.
I'm also friends with some people from the band Larm and some people from the British punk scene, but you know,
So, I don't myself, I can't really fucking stand him and his voice creeps me out. But I'm not gonna destroy friendships over. If you like Trump,
remember,
that's cool. I don't care.
remember
Honestly.
your rant about Mark Dice committing the
Oh man.
cardinal sin of not knowing anything about an obscure punk band from Texas.
Only you, a devil's advocate, bitched at me for that. Everybody else loves that
No,
video. Makes
actually,
fun
Jim
of me.
did too.
Fuck Jim.
Actually, no, Jim's cool. Jim made fun of you like for hours after that, uh, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, but I
Because
just heard your voice.
Mark Dice is one of the most uneducated conservative YouTubers on this on
I
this
heard
earth.
your voice and was just like, oh god, that voice again. But okay, so the backstory is this guy posted something about Green Day,
Okay,
right?
let me just since I did the fucking video, I'll explain the story. Thank you very much. At the 2016 American Music Awards, Green Day, the shittiest pop band in the world, decided to do their song "Bang Bang," which I actually kind of never mind, I'm not gonna say it. But anyway, yeah, I kind of like it a little bit. Suck a dick. But anyway, so during the middle of their song and the breakdown, as I'll say, they started going, "No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA." And if you're into punk or know anything about the history of the music, you'll know that originally that song was by A Million Dead Cops and it was called "Born to Die," which Elliot later corrected me, telling me that it was by them, but they were called the Stains.
I have
Which
that
is
single somewhere.
well, that's a nice little random fact to know. But anyway,
And he was so shocked
hold on a
that
minute.
a
Hold
random
on.
conservative. No.
Chat the
He
fuck.
was so
No.
shocked that some random conservative guy on YouTube didn't know that little piece of trivial punk history.
No, what bothered me so fucking much is that, well, I mean, here's what I told Mark Dice, because I actually talked to him about it. I'm like, dude, here's the thing. You could have made that video fucking awesome. You could have been like, really? You're so fucking fake and popping to shitty that you had to fucking quote MDC. You couldn't come up with your own shit. And you also killed Lookout Records. You're not a fucking punk, but he could have taken that to the fucking bank. But he didn't.
Well,
Mark Dice,
yeah, because he doesn't care. I mean, let's be honest.
he must care.
Five
He,
people,
he must,
five people.
he must fucking care enough if he's gonna do a video about Green Day. He must care.
No, he doesn't care about your little punk history. He doesn't care about Lookout Records. He doesn't even know what Lookout Records is. Five people care about it. I don't even care, to be honest. I just thought it was funny that you made such a big deal out of it. And I agree,
Hey,
devil's advocate.
it got me a few hundred fucking views, so why not care?
Yes, and me and Jim made fun of you for about hours and joined in by other people too. That was fun.
Damn, I'm popular. Cool.
Yeah, whatever. I
Dude, you know what? As the amazing atheist, my hero says, any attention is good attention. If ten
yes, well, the amazing atheist needs to be punched in the
if
face for being an
ten
atheist.
if 10,000 people are laughing at how fucking stupid they think I am, that's 10,000 people that officially know who I am. So it's publicity.
Mm.
And like I said
So,
though, my rant
so
wasn't against
basically, what you're saying is
my rant was not against Mark Dice for doing the video. My rant
basically what you're saying, Anarch,
was
is that
about him.
Hitler is the master of publicity.
Yes, but Mark Dice, my problem with him was he gave Green Day the credit where it wasn't due. That was my whole thing. I didn't give a shit about his. They're spreading liberal agenda. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't like liberals anymore because they're fucking pussies and they're little little fragile snowflakes that get overly offended over every little thing and they ruin shit.
He's finally learned something.
I've known that for the longest
I've known
time,
him for what, almost 2 years now?
almost 3 years.
3 years? God, I'm gonna
But that's
shit
one that
myself.
I don't like. I don't really like dealing with liberals because it kind of bothers me on that subject because like a few years back, like and I'm gonna use this term that Cloud Kalinsky doesn't like people to use, but I'll use it anyway. Classic liberal, which some people will call that a libertarian, but I'll just this is a step above it. Pro civil liberties, pro LGBT, progressive, open mind and acceptance, listening to everyone, fighting for everyone's freedom of speech, just being for progressive values. That's what a liberal used to be. Now it's all oppression of anyone who has
Well,
a
I
different
mean,
mindset than you.
the fact that you label everyone and label, I mean, I still consider myself to the left. I'm still a firm social democrat, but you know, if you want to call me a liberal, go ahead and call me a liberal. But
No,
I don't
I
care.
don't even call myself liberal anymore. Liberal is SJW culture now.
I have names for you, but if I say them on YouTube, I'll get taken down.
What faggot?
Oh, that's one of them. If you have a name for Anarka, please send me messages or send it in the comments or email me at
Motherfucker, put it
cosmicgodsdie
in
at
the comment
gmail.com.
section. Put it in the comment section. Don't be doing that private gossip shit. Who the fuck is you, MTV? TMZ?
Go to the comment section or email me with names. I'll be sure to pass them on to Anarka.
Yeah.
Yes,
Create
if
the hey, motherfuckers. Create the hashtag Anarka and then like put a name next to it. We're gonna start this revolution on Twitter.
the
Make me
world's
known.
best insult challenge, and then I will personally deliver the
Yes.
award by punching Anarka in the face.
Yes, on Twitter, go to Twitter right now, type in hashtag world's best insult challenge Anarka, and then on the same tweet, come up with your shit.
Or
There we
if you
go.
want to like drone strike him, that would be good too. That
That's
would
not
also
fun.
be fun for
Drone,
me. Just watching you burn to death.
drone strike would be shitty.
No, I think it'd be awesome as long as it's filmed.
Well, considering normally when that fucking happens, it usually is filmed because drones actually have, they record everything around them.
We would use that as like the opening intro to Swine Brothers. The opening intro forever would be you dying.
Yeah. Hey, I guess it'd be a snuff film of some sort. You get off on that, don't you?
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
The fact that Elliott Lindamood just admitted to getting off on me dying is kind of creepy.
I admit, yeah. Well, I'll admit anything for fun. Doesn't mean it's really real. So you're not
I remember when this shit used to be called political trendy radio.
shit name.
Do you even talk to fucking Bishop anymore? Bishman
Oh
Rock?
yeah, all the time. Yeah,
I
me
used
and Bishop.
I used to talk to him on Steam almost every single day, and then I stopped using Steam.
He's gonna come back on the show one day.
And I thought I'd come back on it here soon for maybe a couple episodes or so.
We'll see. The problem is we don't have the freedom like here where we just kind of bullshit. It's usually a pretty topical show. I don't know if you've been actually watching any of them, but
Yeah, I do. I'll watch him. I fucking share him occasionally.
do you like the insults? Even though when you're not there, we still insult you.
I know. I know.
But then
I'm very much aware.
we also insult Scott and Eric too when they're not there.
Yeah. Matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, I randomly turned to one just to see how shit was going on, and I was skimming through it, and like an hour or two in, fucking Chaswell just goes off on me, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not even here. Really?
I love jazz.
Seriously, I just randomly skim. He was like, I know, cause like, bitch, what the fuck? I'm not even here.
I like Jazzy. He's snarky. We argue all the time. But oh god, I want to get you and him into a chat room and just sit back and just watch the pissing contest.
Territorial pit. I'm not gonna do it. No place to piss.
It's called the bathroom.
I'll piss on your face. You won't
No,
see it.
thank you. I'm not into that. Maybe your girlfriend is. I don't know.
I want her to piss on my face. Hashtag
Maybe she. Well,
Showergate.
the first thing on the NoFX book was the first time I drank pee. Literally, that was the first line.
You know, I'll admit this. I haven't read it because I'm dyslexic and I hate reading.
Get the audio version. God, dude,
It's too
well,
fucking long. I don't like this.
oh my
What?
god, everything's fucking excuses.
No, I just don't honestly. I don't know. I'll probably read it. I'll probably listen to it eventually. I just.
He is
It's
a
not. No,
millennial.
no, I'm
He
not.
is
As I.
he is a millennial. He can't read, and he doesn't have the short. He doesn't have an attention span for an engaging listen.
No, that's not it at all, motherfucker. Because why would I listen to your show? Why would I watch fucking documentaries
My
out like
problem, my problem with the book is it's told from four different things, so there's a lot of overlap where you'll hear four different versions of the same story. It's like, okay, we get the picture,
fuck is
but
this?
Tommy
Jeremy, what
Chong,
the fuck is your problem?
well,
Jeremy's like, invite me to Hangouts. I'm like, well, I
send
thought
him
you
the
fucking
link,
did that
dude.
already.
I did
Maybe I
send him the
did.
link. Um,
Fucking Jew.
Tommy,
Okay, now you're in.
Tommy, Tommy Chong did. Oh, we say worse. Tommy Chong
Oh,
did the voice of Dave Casillas, I think his name is, and Jello Biafra did Steve
Jello.
Jello.
I actually talked to fucking Dave Cashilas, or no, Scott Sellers on Facebook occasionally. I need you. What? I need you do it on Hangouts. What the
We
fuck are you
can't invite
talking
on
about?
Hangouts. We can't invite on Hangout. It won't let us anymore. Just ship him the link.
I fucking did. And he says I need you to
Scott
invite me on
wasn't.
Hangouts.
We uh, fill time.
Jesus fucking Christ, you stupid bastard.
Scott wasn't in the book for whatever reason.
Probably because it didn't matter.
Yeah, you only played for like a minute.
There was one
Anyway,
member of NoFX that I think showed up, either showed up to one rehearsal or never showed up at all. I think he might have been that. Elliott needs to go see the casualties live.
fill time and talk into the microphone.
I said Elliott needs to get off of his ass and go see the casualties live for no fucking reason whatsoever. A long time ago, I had a casualties album called Under Attack, and it was a cum-looking white vinyl. It was like, ah, damn, I miss it. Not really. I don't know. I remember I went to Love Garden up in Lawrence, and I just saw a fucking Casualties album on the shelf for like $10, and I bought it. And I brought it home, and it's fucking pitch white. I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Then I played it. Casualties for me are, they just seem a little too fake. Well, I don't want to say fake, but well, yeah, I kind of do want. I mean, I know there's that whole street oi thing, but they're flossing a dead horse. I'm gonna get in so much shit for saying that. No,
Who's flogging a dead horse?
the casualties. I feel
I
I feel
like the
as if
casualties.
you do.
Yeah, of course, dude. Street punk and oi are the only punk I can really dig these days.
Yeah, but the
I mean,
casualties though, don't they feel like they're like they're too much anymore? I don't know. Maybe I haven't listened to them fucking forever, but
it's
I
only
stopped.
because you care about these things. I mean, I used to care. But I used to make fun of the casualties, but then I just, fuck it. It's good music. I don't care anymore. I stopped
And
caring
you
about.
fucking complained about no effects being too polished, and all of a sudden you're saying with the
No,
casualties it
I don't
doesn't
think the
matter.
casualties are too polished. I think because they still at least still have distortion and stuff. The problem with NoFX is I was listening to their self-entitled and the new one, and I was like, gee, these guitars aren't even distorted. Come on, people. What I mean,
Um, Pitch
literally,
effort's distorted.
what? What?
Bad Religion's not distorted.
Yeah, but that's different though. They just don't. They seem.
Oh yeah. Make a fucking exception out of nowhere.
I will
Make a
make an
fuck.
exception based on how the music sounds, and the NoFX needs more distortion than it has.
Well, hopefully their 2020 album will have more distortion.
If they haven't died yet.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, I guess Casualties made a new album this year called Chaos Sound. I'll have to
Yep,
give
I
that
have
a
it. It's
listen.
pretty damn good. I believe it was on Season of Mist. Am I right?
Nope. Oh yeah, Season of Mist.
That's a metal label. That's
Uh,
actually how I got
funny.
into the Casualties. Was I was looking at Season of Mist and I was like, "What the hell are the Casualties doing on Season of Mist?" But they're a really great label because they always send you extra stuff if you order. Like you get,
I guess like
I ordered, I ordered one CD and I got four.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
to the
that was
website and see how much they're. Jesus, holy fucking shit! Wow, that's a brutal fucking website here. I'm gonna go to North American. I'm gonna buy me a Casualties LP, and I hope it's fucking good.
well. I don't know. Do you like Oi and Street Punk? You didn't. You don't really seem that receptive to Oi and Street. I mean, I love it because it's great drinking music. It's great, oi oi oi, gang shouts and having fun. I also like Total Chaos and a lot of RAC. I like,
Oh yeah, Total Chaos is good.
yeah, Total
Punk
Chaos,
Invasion.
Chaos 88, Chaos
I'm gonna look at all these
88,
LPs.
more murder, Chaos
Why?
88, more beer. But yeah, Screwdriver, they're good. Uh,
Uh,
Bound for Glory, they went metal, they're good.
Necro Necrophagia, White Worm, Cathedral.
Necrophagia, one of my favorite. Those bastards of horror and gore,
They
Necrophagia.
they've
Saint.
got a White Worm Cathedral double AP for 12.50 on their website.
I am so buying
Limited
that.
green vinyl limited to 300 copies.
I love Necrophagia. Killjoy.
Do you even have a record player?
Yep. Oh yeah, I still have. Yeah, I have a record player with a USB thingy to rip it to MP3.
That's kind of
God, it's
impressive.
great. Yeah, Necrophagia. They're one of the first ever death metal bands. Killjoy, who's been in some horror movies, really cool guy. He loves horror, and I like horror.
Of course.
Yeah, well, we know. Hopefully,
Okay,
my
that's the album. Okay, that right there is the album that from the Casualties that turned me away from them.
which one?
Resistance.
I like
Resistance.
it.
It's
I
just
like it. I mean,
the cover of it seemed really fake to me.
you're the one who cares about this punk rock true shit. I only care about metal being true. And what is true? I mean, for me, true is in the sound. For not in the out. I mean, they're not on a huge label. Season of Mist is a big label, but not huge. But for me,
It's
for
he's still
me, what?
he's still fucking whining at me. He keeps telling me to ship him to fucking. I already shipped him to fucking link. If he can't get in, he can't get in. I guess.
For me, it's always been about the sound
Ooh.
and how you approach it, rather than oh, I don't work, and I mean, so
I actually wanted to make a little comment here, which I want to give a little shout out to Season of Mist. There's a Casualties Chaos Sound cassette tape. I really fucking love it when a record label still makes a cassette tape.
oh
Like
yeah, they make cassettes. Yeah, Nuclear Blast
although
does too.
Rise Records they are hipster shit. Uh, TSOL you can get the Trigger Complex on cassette for $7, which is fucking awesome.
Um, yeah, for the five people who have cassette players. Yeah, Nuclear Blast does cassettes too, limited edition, and I
You know
believe the
there's
Dissection.
there's actually entire fucking record labels that just do cassettes.
Yes, I know. I'm in the black metal scene, dude. I've seen it, but I still say it's hipstery.
Why is it
I mean,
hipstery?
oh look at me, I have a cassette. I mean, it depends. I mean, I've embraced the new technology. Okay,
There you
and
go.
I just
I'm showing off TSOL.
what?
I was just showing my screen off here. the Tweaker Complex cassette for $8, or you can just come up here and spend $73 to get fucking everything.
Or you can buy
Yeah.
Sarcophagus INRI on a CD or vinyl or whatever. It's. I mean, I can get record player, but cassette just seems a little outre for me. It seems a little, you know, one of those things like a novelty. Cassettes seem like a novelty. Records I can get, but cassettes more of a novelty. We live in the year 2017. You know, um, where I can make a demo CDR of this show if I wanted to in parts, but I could.
You know what I don't get? I don't
Oh, I
get
know
those
what you
fucking
don't get.
shut up. I don't get those people that I mean, yeah, laser discs are coming back and they're coming back and all that shit. People are making laser discs now. I actually own a fuck ton of laser discs. I love the quality of them, and there's a lot of artwork in them. But people saying that I mean, I love VHS tapes. Don't get me wrong, but people saying that VHS tapes are gonna make a comeback, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Everything makes a comeback. I miss VHS tapes for recording because I could actually record them. I'd have to know when something was going to be on, so I'd have to start the tape like 20 minutes before or whatever if I was going to go out. But
No, no,
that was the
that's not
cool
what I
thing
mean
is
by
I do.
comeback. That's not what I mean.
Where
What I mean by comeback is motherfuckers are saying that like movie companies like Paramount and Universal and all them, and even
uh,
smaller ones are gonna start making movies on VHS all over again. No, they're
no,
not.
okay. So the thing is that the reason I buy things
No.
on CD and download is just because it's just so much easier. It's so much easier
Oh
to get a
yeah.
CD and put it onto my collection or to download. I mean, I will support bands. I'm going to buy a couple Coven albums because hail James Dawson.
Of course,
Yeah,
Elliott wouldn't be Elliott if it weren't for that fucking band. If it weren't for that Jinx.
Jinx is fucking Jinx. And I'll buy albums that I like. I bought the first
I'm
Illjarn
actually,
album. You
I'm
might actually
actually
like
gonna.
the first. You might actually like the first Illjarn album, man. It's black metal, but it's really, really, really lo-fi.
I don't remember the full fucking name of it, but you know the cover album, the first one, the one Witchcraft.
Witchcraft destroys minds and
Yeah,
reaps souls.
I was actually gonna get you a small present because I found an original pressing of that in an antique shop in this town that I live in. It was only for
Nice.
$5, but the
Wow.
problem was it was cracked in half.
Oh.
I'm still thinking about going down there and buying it because why the fuck not? But I was like, God damn! I looked at it and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? That's Elliot's favorite band. And then I was like, oh, it's like,
Oh well. Jinx is
damn.
from Chicago, I believe, right? Or Indianapolis. Either from Chicago or Indy, somewhere in the
Well, the
Midwest.
weird part about it was like in on the shelf with a bunch of Elvis records and shit. It was so out of place. Like,
That's
see, like Elvis
my friend saw
Presley.
Glenn Danzig. My friend saw Glenn Danzig at Amoeba buying Elvis records.
You do know that Glenn and Elvis were actually no, 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 it was Johnny Cash. Glenn and Johnny Cash were good friends.
Yeah, I, I, I can believe that. But my Buzz from the Melvins, I think, saw Danzig buying Archie comics.
I remember, fuck, what was it? Oh shit, it's something to do with Dave Grohl. Can't remember exactly.
He's a horrible singer, bad drummer,
He's not a bad
and should
drummer. What
die.
are you talking about? He's a fucking awesome drummer.
He's pretty mediocre.
Well, he learned his drumming from Bad Brains, so
He ain't no fucking Pete Commando Sandoval.
uh, yeah, I don't know.
You don't even know. You-
There was that on the Mark Dice subject. Just so you know, I'm not against Mark Dice. I mean, I think he's a complete fucking idiot moron, but he actually did a video a while back about how Frances Bean Cobain, if you guys don't know who that is, that's Kurt's daughter. Apparently, she doesn't actually like Nirvana. She likes territorial pissing in the song Dumb, but she doesn't actually like Nirvana too much. Which it kind
Okay.
of imploded the fucking skulls and minds and brains of all Nirvana fans. Like, what? How can she not like her dad's music? Well, you have to
I
think
wouldn't
about
like.
it this way. For one, it's music and she doesn't have to, but two, I know that everybody worships Kurt Cobain because he's like, the he's God pretty much to all the alternative rock fans. But here's something that something you don't probably understand. You know, when he killed himself when she was a baby. He abandoned his family. He abandoned his daughter. I think she has a pretty good reason to fucking hate him. He
Actually,
left. He
I
left
have
her.
a. She has a really good reason to not like Nirvana. It's shit music for shit people.
Well,
It's.
that too. But I'm just saying, for her to hate Kurt Cobain as a person. Yeah, her dad killed himself. He abandoned her, and he left her. He left her with
I
Courtney
think.
Love.
I think that was probably the best present he ever gave her. To be honest. I mean,
Well,
well,
according
not
to
with
a
Courtney
suit.
Love, but still,
Holy
you know,
cow! What?
I
Courtney
think,
Love.
Kurt Cobain killing himself, he's a pretty good happy birthday present.
You gotta admit, Kurt's music is much better than anything Courtney's ever came up with.
I find him about the same. So,
So you
but then,
actually. Yeah.
but but then again, I don't like grunge. You're talking to someone who, if he had to choose between listening to fucking ABBA and Nirvana, I'd take the fucking.
You know they're
Okay.
actually doing a 30-year reunion.
Yes, I heard that.
I don't know
I don't
shit
know.
about that fucking band, but
The
it's like,
fucking
oh,
You hear him on the radio every now and then. Very generic, very bad
oh,
Swedish pop,
fantastic.
but I'd still take them over fucking Nirvana, and I fucking hate both bands. Okay?
Yeah, it's kind of
So
funny how Dave Grohl went from Nirvana, a mediocre band, to the worst possible idea he could have had, the Foo Fighters.
he wanted fame. He got fame. Um,
I mean, I like Dave Grohl as a human being, but not as a
ugh,
musician.
I don't like him as a human being. I'd like to punch him in his face
Chris
repeatedly,
Novoselic's pretty cool though.
about 50 times. He was in Flipper. That's okay.
Was
Hi,
they gonna
we're a
shit on
band.
Chris
Are you an
Novoselic?
audience? What?
Chris Novoselic never did shit wrong.
He was in Flipper. Yeah, he did. He played Nirvana.
Shut up,
He played Nirvana. That's you know. You know who didn't play Nirvana?
Gene Simmons.
True, but he has his own reasons for being an asshole.
You know, I watched about a month ago. I watched this entire documentary because I can't stand that band. But sometimes there's this little thing about me to where if I hate a band and I can't stand listening to their music, sometimes if I actually get to know them and like watch their documentaries and their interviews and get to know them as people and shit, like behind the scenes, I'll learn to appreciate the band and I'll actually like them. No, it did not work with Guns N' Roses. I still fucking hate them. They're terrible.
That's not the right band, by the way. Gene
Oh, I
Simmons
didn't
played in
think you were
Kiss.
talking. Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to make a reference to Guns N' Roses. I can't stand fucking Kiss at all. They suck.
I
No,
mean,
no effects. No,
I have
no
bands that
comparative.
I have bands that I respect as musicians or as people, but I don't really like as. I mean, I have artists that love metal and shit, but I listen to their music, and I've even told them your band doesn't do anything for me. You seem like a nice guy, but your band does fuck all for me. And No Effects is a piece of shit.
Fuck you.
They were funny when they played live, though. Fat Mike
Ugh.
came out, read some guy's shirt, and went, "That's 2 seconds of the set, asshole."
Bad Religion's awesome though. Don't fucking deny that.
I I will say that. By the way, I found the worst named band in the world. Well, okay, second worst. We Butter the Bread with Butter is still the worst, but I think I found the lamest band name in the world other than that.
What?
Pink Cream 69. It's a
How?
30-year. It's a German power metal slash glam rock band that's been active since 1987. They're pretty known, and that is possibly the lamest band name I've ever heard.
Motley Crue. There you go.
What?
Motley Crue's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible name.
Nah, not as bad as Pink Cream 69.
Not as bad as Sham 69.
Oh, fuck you. Hi, little rich
You,
boy. Take a
you
good look
actually
at me.
you actually like them?
They're oi, dude. Fucking oi, man. That's like that's one of the few punk things I can still listen to without going.
You know what I don't get? I mean, I understand why people hate Screwdriver, but it's like
I don't.
they formed it. Huh? I know. They formed in 1976. They're like fucking 40 years old. Holy shit.
Well, okay, Screwdriver formed in 76/77 as a punk band. They were not a Nazi band. They recorded an LP called All Screwed Up and a couple
I
singles.
know. I've heard it.
This is the band I got into. Then because they became skinheads, not Nazi skinhead, but skinheads, they were blackballed from the British press and had to break up basically because they couldn't get any gigs. Ian Stewart on his
No
own
more gigs.
joined the the National Front, and he read about it. He became a hard rightist, and on his own he formed a band called Screwdriver in '82. And I will say that I like post '82 post '81 Screwdriver from '81 to '93 when Ian died in a car crash. I didn't for a while because I was very oh my god Nazi band, but then I realized what, Voice of Britain is a good song. It
You
was
know what?
just
Yeah, I haven't really talked about this much. I mean, I've mentioned it in the Soapbox Corner on Facebook, but I guess I'm technically a member of a hate group.
and
Just
what
my
group is
nickname.
that?
Britain First.
Oh
They're
yeah,
considered a hate group.
well because they are.
I joined them, kinda. I mean, I don't really do anything for them. I used to hang flyers, but I joined them because the UK is having this problem with radical Islam, and Britain First seems to be the only fucking organization over there that's kicking some Islamic ass.
He joined because he believed stories which I then debunked, but he didn't actually listen,
What? You never
which is
talked about
typical
that.
Anarka. You kept making these claims about how they banned ham, and I was like, no, they didn't.
How did I do that?
You were claiming that people were like, stop selling pork and do this, and you kept making these claims. France is the one with the radical Muslim problem. I mean,
I
France
don't
has had more
fucking know.
attacks
I
than.
never fucking said any of that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. You got me confused with someone else. I mean, I don't.
No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not
I'll
confusing you with anyone.
I'll pull a Reagan. I don't recall this shit, and I'm not just saying that to avoid. I literally don't fucking remember this.
What Reagan didn't know. You need to go back and listen to some of the old PTR things. You kept going on these weird.
I remember telling you that I was told that you're not allowed to hang the Union Jack over there because it's offensive.
That's not true. No, you also said something about how they wanted to ban pork or ham in certain shops,
Well, yeah.
and I did see a myth, but I also saw that denied.
Oh, well, that's just what my brother told me. My brother Rice, he lives over there.
Well, people will believe anything. I mean, people believe that in America, people who live in America believe that Hillary Clinton is rounding people into FEMA camps. So,
Hillary Clinton
and
is
people believe
probably
that Bernie
going.
Sanders is the Antichrist. And some people believe
Hillary
that Bernie Sanders is Jesus.
Hillary Clinton is more than likely going to just fade away
No,
whenever.
she's not. She's starting a reality show soon to promote her run in 2020.
She isn't gonna run in 2020, is she really?
Yes, she is.
No way.
Well,
Let me
she
look this
wants
shit
to.
up.
She wants
Let me
to.
look.
Yes.
Let me look this shit up. Oh my fuck.
Okay. Yeah, she wants to run in 2020. Have fun. Oh.
Well, okay, Elliott's correct. AOL reports. AOL. Wow. Hillary Clinton reportedly mulling talk show to kickstart 2020 election. Wow, you're starting 4 years early. That's like unheard
Well,
of. But
Trump
okay.
trademarked "Make America Great Again" before the 2012 election.
Yeah, he stole that.
Kind of funny that the first presidential candidate to use the word "fucking" in a speech is now the president.
I think he's more than that. He's fucking motherfucking bullshit shit. He's all of them.
Yeah, but I mean, in 2012, he said "fucking," becoming the first presidential candidate to use the word "fucking" in a speech, and that was part of why he dropped out was the controversy, and now he's president,
Well,
proving.
I mean, I know it was just a skit, but you do realize Obama has said fuck. So there's, I don't understand that. Like, if you actually go to DC, if you actually watch behind the scenes videos of politicians,
Yeah, but we're talking about the speech. It's not behind the scenes. It's like
yeah, but
it.
it's just so fucking annoying to me. Like even Obama has like he was talking to I think Jerry Seinfeld or some shit, and he's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. He actually said it. And it's like, holy shit. I mean, I know it sounds weird to hear the president say that, but it's just like,
No,
yeah,
it doesn't. They're
they talk that
humans.
way. Yeah, they talk that way. Everybody
But
does.
nobody says that in speeches. I mean, it would be like it would be because it would be like on a kids show. And today, Tommy, we're gonna learn how to stick your goddamn head in a blender. You worthless piece of shit.
Have you ever heard of the cartoon on Cartoon Network called a regular show?
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, they don't really cuss a lot on there, but they say shit and piss sometimes. I
And
watched this.
if my girlfriend is watching this, you have a right to be ashamed of me.
I saw the first season of it all, fucking I don't know 4 or 5 months ago. It was kind of astonishing to see how Cartoon Network would allow that on there, but yeah, more fitting to Adult Swim.
I saw the first season of a show once, and that's the end of the story.
Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my. Trump blasted Arnold Schwarzenegger at the prayer meeting
Yes, I
the other
know. I
day.
saw that.
And then
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger goes and says, alright, they threatened me jobs. Yeah, I'd like to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in the White House. That'd be interesting. He
Oh
can do it.
God. If Arnold Schwarzenegger gets in it, they really do change the Constitution. There will be ovens for sure. Because one of the things he wanted to do was, as California's the government of California's establish English as the official language of US. I'll
Oh
be
god.
back, you motherfuckers. I will terminate your constitutional rights.
I I do believe I do believe that eventually that's going to be changed for the Constitution. That eventually we'll have it so that anybody can run from any country.
Great, and then Hitler comes, takes over.
Hitler's dead.
No, not if you believe the fucking conspiracy theorists that say he's uh, cryogenically frozen in the hollow earth in Antarctica.
Uh huh. All right then. So is Walt Disney also alive somewhere?
Yes, yes, and Walt Disney and Hitler are conspiring to overthrow the
And
Jews.
did Courtney Love shoot Kurt in the fucking head? And did
No,
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 it
El
was El
Duce.
Duce. El
El
Duce.
Duce, yeah.
Yeah,
I love El Duce. Like,
Courtney Love
like
paid El Duce 50K to shoot him.
my favorite thing with El Duce is was on the Guar show, the Guar in the Mentor show. El Duce looks at a woman and goes, "When were you raped?" And she goes, 1976. I was gonna say you look kind of
Yeah.
familiar. I'm surprised you didn't get kicked off the show for that.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, no.
I'm really surprised you didn't get kicked.
No.
That was horrible. I
You know
laughed.
who would be fucking hilarious to see run for president 2020?
El El Duce if he wasn't dead.
Jerry Springer.
No, he actually was a
Yeah, I know he was a politician. That's why I said he's like a Democrat. That'd be fucking hilarious to see him become president.
he lost his, I think it was governor or something, because his opponent. I actually saw a campaign ad, an apology ad. What happened was his opponent dug dirt on him that he had relations with a prostitute and paid her with a check.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Now, usually you don't pay people with checks in that business.
That's kind of weird.
Paid in the order of whore.
Like, what the fuck would you write it out for? Like Jerry, why? You just fucked yourself.
Paid in the order of ass fucking.
But
It's just I don't get it.
it is
And then
it is so cold out here.
good for you.
No, it's cold.
I have my window open.
About to motherfucking run inside and grab a blanket in a minute. I'm like freezing my dick off. You want to suck on it a little bit and warm it up?
No, please, someone else join. I even shared the thing publicly. No one's joining.
How many people are watching? That's the important part.
Oh, I don't care.
10 billion.
10 billion. There's only 7 billion people on the.
I wonder. No, I don't want to do that.
Let's see.
Actually, I'm gonna see if Andrew
Zero
will join.
viewers.
I'm gonna see if Andrew will join.
Well, he's fucking.
I. Well, that's the reason why I want to see if he's okay.
God no.
My brother, god damn it.
I
Okay.
once, I haven't joined Wolf King's Hangout in a long time.
I don't.
And not really, but I joined. I listened to a show and it's awful.
Join our show, bro.
What the fuck is Chaz? Oh yeah, he's asleep because he has to work.
You know what's gonna be weird if Andrew fucking comes on here when he's completely normal.
I mean, I had to message you because I was reading a debate with someone named Kelly, and I was just like, what?
It's kind of weird. Andrew's situation is so weird. I mean, I was talking to somebody who actually, sees him in real life, and apparently no one who associates with him in real life notices this. It's only online. Like, in his day-to-day activities, he does not act like he's acting online. I don't
What?
understand that.
I don't know. Yeah, because he just.
Cause like
I was.
I actually talked to him when he's like my fucking brother and all that shit, but he goes to this place called New Horizons in Fermanagh. And if you don't know what that is, New Horizons is it's like a job fair thing that you can take classes for. And well, actually, New Horizons is a mental facility that just helps people get jobs and all that shit. You take classes, you get skills. It's just a community center like thing, which you'd think if he's dealing with mania, then obviously they would know better, right? Apparently not. Apparently, for the last couple of weeks he's been doing this, they haven't noticed a fucking thing. What? You're a
I
you're a facility. You're supposed to catch on to this type of shit. I don't understand it.
we need to pay for Anarka to get a better microphone,
You know what?
or
Yes.
or what we need to do is we need to tape his mouth to the microphone.
How is it now? Is it better now?
Yes, but I mean, because I have to crank my computer all the way to full volume.
Sorry. Yes, I know. I'm gonna have to I'll buy a new fucking microphone. My own audience is complaining about that too.
As they should. And they should also beat you up.
Shit. Got more people than you do. That would suck.
I have like 10 people and they're all my friends. That's the sad
I've
thing.
got 439 or 400 some
And
shit.
Chaz has over 1,000. What's your point?
No, I was gonna say I've got over 400 and only a third of them are active, which that's for all channels.
Yeah, well, don't subscribe to Anarchist channel. Don't.
Yeah. Subscribe to this other user named antipatriot009. He actually
No, don't, no.
releases out.
Subscribe to the Swine Brothers channel.
Subscribe to
That's
this. Go to the Swine Brothers channel and go to all, all the videos and hit the flag button. Flagging means that you love it.
yes. And I'll get taken down and I'll have to. Oh well,
No,
I have four.
actually,
I have.
don't actually do that. That would be terrible.
You can do it. I have 3 other accounts.
Knowing some smart ass, they would actually fucking do that. It's like, oh, well, he said to flag it.
I know a
Yeah.
couple friends who are just sociopathic enough to do that.
You know what
So
would
don't
suck?
do it.
Well,
Don't do it,
it,
person from
it,
Sweden.
it actually wouldn't do anything at all, to be honest, because I remember PewDiePie, and to bring him into this, he's got 50 million subscribers, and people false flagging happens all the time.
I know. I do it. I do it all the time. No,
You're a
actually, I
dick.
don't. I would if I
Let's say,
could stand. I wish I would if I could stand him, but I once mass disliked one of your videos just to see if you notice anything.
Which one
With
was
all
it, faggot?
vinyl collect, the last vinyl collection you shared, I used
No
all
fuck.
4 accounts.
No fun. So that's where that 4 came from. I was wondering. Because
I had to.
I was like, I fucking made this unlisted. It's not public. And all of a sudden there's 4 fucking dislikes. I'm like, what?
I
I
wanted
asked
to
my
see if
friends,
you.
I'm like, did any of you not like my video or something? Well, what's going on? And they're like, no, dude, we loved it. It's like,
I had to log
four,
out and log back in. It took 10 minutes.
there's like four different dislikes. Like, what the hell? Where'd they come from?
I wanted you to cry.
I didn't cry, but I was like, what the fuck? Okay, then. And then all of a sudden I went from like 6 to 17 views, and then like,
Now I didn't do that. I
no,
didn't
no,
do
no.
that.
That's the strange part, because like, once it got like 6 or 7 views and 4 dislikes, I put it private. And as it was private, this is no shit. 17 views. Like 10 minutes
Yeah,
later,
well,
50.
one of your other friends left a comment, so I didn't do that. I did do it with all the 4, but
No, but that doesn't explain the fact that if it's unlisted, you can view it if you have the link. If
yeah.
it's I put it private at 6 or 7 views, and then all of a sudden 17, and then all of a sudden 56, and then I'm just like, okay, fuck it, public. And then I got like a few hundred, and I'm just like, how in the
Oh,
fuck
I
did
hope
I?
you got more dislikes.
I'm like, how in the fuck did I get 56 views with my video private?
Well, I was going to send it to people to mass dislike it, but I got
Dude,
lazy.
don't fucking do that.
Why not?
Because
Because, I mean, I'm sorry. Who's going to care about your vinyl collection?
a lot of people do.
That's pathetic.
Who's gonna care about your show?
I don't talk about the vinyl I have. I talk about political events and metal.
Yeah, so do I. I talk about punk rock music, as it's good
And,
for you.
who cares about punk? Punk's dead, dude. Didn't you know that?
You're a trendy little ass. No wonder. Political trendy. You're a little trendy asshole. You gotta be all
Excuse
trendy.
me. I got rid of political trendy because I thought it sounded too punk, actually.
Fashion punks. That's what you are. You're a little fashion guy. You gotta stay with the
I
trends.
Yeah, because I was totally a fashion punk.
Oh,
You're the fucking fashion punk. You listen to fucking Hot Topic punk.
I listen to what I enjoy. If I listen to Hot Topic, I'd be into Blink and shit like that, and I don't. I don't like it.
You have no idea. I've actually found it NoFX and all those fucking bands on Hot Topic.
Well, so what? There's fucking Misfits at Hot Topic, and you like them.
Yeah, well, the Misfits get an exception because they're a legacy band,
Oh my god. Fucking
and because they're one of the few punk bands that I actually like.
Bad Religion, they're Hot Topic.
Yes, but they get an exception because they actually know how to write good melodies.
Dead Kennedys, they're Hot Topic, although that's not
Yes, well, that's because the 3 members sold out.
Bad Brains, they're at Hot Topic.
Fuck the Bad Brains. They have one good album,
Black
and that
Flag,
and they had the 3 reggae songs.
Black
Eh,
Flag,
Black
good.
Flag was okay up till Damage.
Well, they're old shit to Hot Topic. You can still fucking find a
Yes, I
good
know that,
4 year
but that's because Greg Ginn's
gem.
a sellout. Who else were you saying?
Um, you don't know. I don't think you know who Wire is. 7 Seconds, they're at Hot
Wait,
Topic.
I don't know. Wait, I don't know who Wire is. I know
I don't
who
know.
Wire is. Fucker, I know who every fucking punk band is.
7 Seconds.
Not anything good though. I couldn't find the first EP in fucking Hot Topic.
Charge GBH.
Yeah, that's because they're on Hellcat though. And if you're
Sex
on Hell,
Pistols.
yeah, but the Sex Pistols were a sellout band from the very beginning.
You like them though.
Not really, not anymore.
You,
I kind of grown out of. I mean, they're
no,
okay, but
you.
they're just.
Just a few weeks ago, you told me you like the Sex Pistols, and now you're saying you don't.
Well, I tolerate them. They're probably the best 77, 75
Not
punk
what
band.
the fuck you said.
Better than the
X.
Clash and the fucking Ramones.
X.
Don't like X. Never liked X.
See, what else is there? Youth. No, Youth Brigade isn't a hot topic.
No.
Um.
Pennywise. I saw Pennywise there.
Well, I don't really listen to them, so
I saw Lagwagon. I saw Propaganda, obviously. Rise
what kind of
Against.
That's kind of weird that propaganda's there because they talk against being more than a sticker on a skateboard.
Yeah,
Kind of
well,
weird that they're critical.
it's called hip. Look in the dictionary for something called hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy, democracy.
Hypocrisy, they're a fucking
Um,
great band.
Fear, Fear's there.
I never really got into Fear. I like a couple songs
I
though.
love Fear. Um,
Well, there are a
Minor
couple. I
Threat.
mean, Napalm Death is there for some. Yeah, they're. I mean, there are a couple good bands. There's Napalm Death and Guar and Cannibal Corpse and shit. But still.
I saw it up in Seattle. G.G. Allen
Well, that's
playing
because
them.
the fucking trendies like him. Because they don't get it. If he was still alive, they'd be running away.
I'm gonna say the Addicts, but they don't really. They're like Bad Religion. They're not trying to be. Um,
Yeah, I don't know anything about the Addicts. I may have heard a song or two. I don't know much about
the
them.
Addicts. They're. I mean, yeah, they're a punk rock band, but they don't really. They don't stick a sore thumb up in the air. They're not
You
trying
know
to
who I saw a Hot Topic?
who
Crass.
not with their permission.
That was funny. Yeah, with their permission. Well, it was
I
feeding the
yeah
5,000.
yeah Southern Revelations Records owns their music now.
Wait,
Crash Records is dead. They don't even get fucking royalties for their shit anymore.
yeah, but it was the fucking remaster that they did.
They probably did it with that content. I'm just saying, Crash is only against that type of shit.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why you would be. Personally, I'd want to get my music everywhere. If fucking people want to buy lo-fi black metal thing at Hot Topic, I'd sell it at Hot Topic. But no one
I
wants to
like
buy it.
it's funny. Anti-Flag over 10 years ago did their whole corporate rock still sucks. Yeah, that's why you motherfuckers did Fabled World on oh fuck, what the hell's that label name? Well, hell, their most popular album for Blood and Empire is on RCA, which is a corporate label. So you guys are a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
Well, you're not getting the point though. Is that if you're going to make something, why would you want to limit it to people? I mean,
No, no,
I'm
no,
not.
it's not.
I'm not saying. Wait. Hear me out. I'm not saying make it accessible. I'm saying you can make it as raw, uncompromising, lo-fi, necro, bestial, noisy, artsy, fartsy,
Unfun.
whatever you want. But let's say you're a fakeality abortion. Let's say that Nuclear Blast says, we want to put the fakeality EP out on a
Fuck yeah.
CD.
Fuck yeah.
For what if RCA said that'd be fucking weird, but what if RCA said, I would jump. I mean, I would as long as I'm getting a decent contract or whatever, I would jump to
Well,
the chance because
I don't have a stance against major labels. If you would have asked me this, here, I'll play that game. It's 2013 in San Francisco, Vaginal Aftershock EP, or the first debut album, which I can't find still. If RCA would have asked, if Epitaph would have asked for that, fuck no. Fat Records, no, you're too corporate. Sudden Death Records, hell yes. Me today? Oh, hey, you want to put this out? You wanna hook me up, motherfucker? Hell yeah, I'm up for
yeah, I
that.
mean, well, I was like that too. And then I had a conversation with some black metal heads, and they said, yeah, you know, if you make something that's lo-fi as hell, no,
The way
black
you,
metal fans,
I
not
know,
black.
I know. The way you said that though was
They
funny.
were well, yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah. Do you know some black metal heads though? And they said, if you want to make something as raw as Iljarn, and if Nuclear Blast wants to put it out without changing it, without remixing it, if they want to make something that's unlistenably raw and make 10,000 copies, do it. What? Why would you want to limit yourself like that? Music is
Truth,
designed to be heard.
if I can, if I can make a living off my music, then fuck yeah. If I don't
I
have to
mean,
work a regular job, I'm all for it.
as long as
I
they
don't.
don't ask me to change the style. If they say yes, we like this
I was
noisy
just.
fucking.
I actually have thought about that too. Like if Fake Reality EP ever gets big, which it sold 31 copies. last year. But if like it
I
ever gets, if it ever, no, I've actually had 31 people pay me $10 for a CD. I've actually made fucking physical CDs of and signed it. But what's kind of funny is I've often thought about that. What if it gets so big and people want me to play for it? How the fuck am I supposed to replay that shit?
just
That's
do
the
it. A lot of the
problem with
black metal fans just do it. A lot of the black metal bands do. I'm a one man project. I don't play live.
like Homo sapien speech. There's no way in hell I could ever recreate that.
Oh, a lot of bands don't play live. Dark Throne doesn't. Bathory didn't. Burzum. A lot of bands don't play live.
I'd have to be one that doesn't because there's like no Color City. I could probably play that one, but I've got a new EP coming out, and it'll be out towards probably May or June or a little before, sometime in
I I
spring.
have I have a new EP coming out. I'm gonna piss in your mouth.
But this new EP, which sure you're the first person to actually hear about this, by the way. But it's me taking a shit ton of cassette tapes and just play. I have a stereo system that's kind of damaged and it doesn't work correctly. Whenever you play cassette on it, it sounds really fucking warped. And pretty much I'm gonna take about 20 or 30 cassette tapes and play them over each other and splice it together, make a really fucked up sound, and then it's gonna kind of have somewhat of a. Do you listen to Eminem at all?
Oh yeah, I'd be rolling with the gangsta,
No, I mean,
homie.
did you hear his new thing called campaign speech? Pretty much what this is going to be is kind of like do you like poetry?
Eh,
This
not
is
really.
gonna be somewhat of a like crass style song poetry recording over just a bunch of warped cassette tapes. And originally I thought about doing a protest against Mike Pence because he's anti-LGBT. But I was like, I thought about taking originally. I wanted to take a shitload of cassettes from bands that were very homophobic and like just playing them over each other, and then like making a very pro LGBT song. And I'm still thinking about doing it. I'm bisexual,
AIDS will kill you. Dum, dum, dum.
and at the same
Freddy
time,
was a dead boy, Gabe.
I also kind of want to just do a huge ball of fucking noise
I'm gonna send you a bunch of homophobic songs now.
for that. Well, go ahead, do it then.
Okay.
Give me material.
What?
Give me material use. I need it.
No,
Enter.
I'm gonna show you songs that I like. Not the lyrics, but the music. But I still want to do some sort of metal project.
Fucking there. Good old Alex Harvey, my friend. Friend of the show too. He he's working with me on it. I mean, he hasn't really done much, but him and my other buddy Gavin Barr, they occasionally send me little riffs and drum beats and shit that they do, and I'm
Alex,
trying to make. I don't
Alex,
really have a name, huh?
Alex was supposed to be in the
What?
black metal band until he got too bored with black metal and wanted to do some progressive punk thing. I'm like, yes, well, I am possessed by the black flame, so
I don't really like the thing is with the Fake Out EP. I like it, but I didn't get to do with it what I wanted to do with it because I just did. I didn't have the resources necessary. Like the I think you're the first person to fucking know this shit, but that entire album, that entire EP, every song on it other than Homo Sapiens Beach, because I don't know if you want to call that a song. All the songs on it are composed of the same instrument and the same sounds of Kurosuti, just spliced differently. I took the first song and I fucked it up, and I changed it and I sped it up and just did a bunch of editing to it to create 4 or 5 more songs.
yay.
Because my original idea was to make the current. You're bored, aren't you?
Eh,
I just want to make a fucking no wave album.
very
With
artistic and pretentious.
pretentious. What do you mean by that?
Oh, look, I'm so noisy. It's an expression of my soul as an artist. Let me play you this song, this noise. It's a reflection of my soul.
No, that is not what I'm getting at all. I just want to make a fucking ball of fucking noise that just shatters shit.
I wanted to do that, but with traditional, like kind of noisy thing. That's what I wanted to do. But
And then I
I
also had this
realized that
idea,
I realized
like,
that I got bored really easily doing that.
and then I also had this idea of getting a bunch of classical musicians together and doing like a classical no way, like classic music with clarinets and like big band shit, but like no wave. Like I don't know if you've heard of this band or not, but uh, fuck, hold on, it's up here. I literally just forgot their name. That's not help. Oh, James Chance and the Contortions. I don't know
No,
if you've ever heard of them, but they're a no wave
I
band,
don't.
and yeah, I had a feeling.
I've always wanted to do like a symphonic metal album. I like the symphony, the big sound of the strings and shit.
In a
I
week, in a fucking week from now, if I get a message from Nuclear Blast or RCA, can we sign your fucking album? I'll be like, Elliot, holy shit.
I'd like to get a message. I'd like to get a message. If you put a band together, we'll sign your band. Wait, really? You know we're anti-cosmic Satanism? Yes, I know.
Fucking yeah, Nuclear Blast has this thing about following me on Instagram for 3.5 weeks and then unfollowing me and then following me. They fucking followed and unfollowed me at least 20 times in the last year.
There's some good bands. Fucking Slayer's on their label.
Like, guys, why do you keep following me and unfollowing? Why do you keep going back and forth
It's an auto.
tagging me?
It's they don't do. It's an auto thing. Um, they started out as a hardcore label in the '80s, and it's ballooned into one of the biggest metal labels. But there's some good bands. They have Slayer, Nightwish, Nails. Good bands.
Elliot's a good band.
I would like to be in a fucking band. I have literally 30 songs of lyrics.
Hell, I got more than that. I got like fucking 2,000. I write
Yeah,
all the
but
time though.
my songs are 7 minute long
Hey, you
epics.
can't really, as I said, don't say better because you haven't heard my shit.
No,
I
I know
could,
it's better. But no, I know it's better. I because I did it.
Elliot, go eat a dick.
No, I don't like dick. I like pussy.
Go eat a pussy then.
Oh, I wish I could. Do you really think if I had some sort of life, I'd be doing this?
Yeah,
No, I'd be going. I'd be out in fucking bars and shit.
I actually have been doing that kind of lately. There's a bar
I
downtown where you can pay $2 and get like unlimited beer.
I was listening to Japanese metal before we came on. Listening to some loudness. I don't know how you pronounce most of these fucking band names. Loudness I know how to pronounce, but all the others are like. There's the one with they dress up as Satanists and shit. They're really cool.
Damn.
Yeah. And there's this other band. It's a folk metal band with a female vocalist.
Oh
And
fuck, dude. Here's a
Anthem,
huh?
they're pretty fucking cool.
Fucking some shit here. So, uh, this is so unrelated to this topic, but totally related to it. A friend of mine just started up this he just started a band. It's like a punk metal band, whatever. Um, I'll give you a link to it here soon. But like they already have an album out, and so he uploaded all of his songs to his YouTube channel, to his band's channel, and they only got like I think 5 or 6 subscribers within a day. And so last night, NASA, get this shit. This is actually funny as fuck. So whenever you want to promote your band, usually you might hang out flyers or just talk about it. No, he goes on a fucking live stream of NASA showing off the fucking Earth. This live stream has over 10,000 or 15,000 people watching it. He starts spamming his music in the little live stream comment section, and suddenly his channel has over 5,000 subscribers. He fucking hijacked Nash's little live stream and
Why
got
don't you
fucking
ever?
banned.
What, you were the producer, and you never did that for Swine Brothers. You little.
No, I didn't do it. He did it all on his own.
I know. I mean, you were the producer, and you never did that for like that for Swine Brothers. You should have.
Never thought about it.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how I promote my channel now? I don't even use fucking Facebook. I just Well, actually, I've got flyers all over the world at this point, but and I mean
Yes,
it literally.
flyers.
I mean literally,
That's gonna help.
I've got flyers all over the fucking world. People, I
That's
send them.
gonna help.
No, it does actually.
Uh,
It does. Dude,
I just,
one of my recent videos have 20,000 views.
yeah, that's because people felt sorry for you because you have Down syndrome.
Yeah,
I didn't want to tell you that, but you know,
I made a whole $25 off of it too.
I just do what I do, and hopefully. But yeah, next time NASA's having a live stream, dude.
Not just NASA, but apparently it's a new thing for smaller channels to fucking just spam the shit out of, like, let's say PewDiePie or someone like that is having a live stream, to spam the shit out of the comment section.
Give me a link.
And I will totally do that, because, yeah, my friend got fucking 5K. He went from 5 or 6 to
I
5K
I
just
am
like
willing to I am willing to be a whore.
get banned.
I am willing to be a whore.
I do it. I do it to the amazing atheist all the fucking time. He doesn't give a shit.
And well, I'd like to fucking.
Because I've told him, like, I sometimes spam my video links in your comment section. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I've got 1 million subscribers. I don't care if you use my comment section for your own purposes.
Great. I'll use my comment section of someone. I'll use the comment section of someone I personally wish could die, just to get videos, just to get
You're not
views and
gonna
subscribers.
you're not gonna do that to me, are you? Cause you won't really get too far.
What happened?
Are you gonna need to do that to me? Cause you won't really get too far.
What?
You said you're gonna use the comment section of somebody who you wish would die, and I'm like, you're not gonna do that to mine, are you? Cause you won't get too far. You won't. You
No,
won't.
I was saying the amazing atheist.
Oh, I was gonna fucking say, cause you might get 1 or 2 for mine.
Yeah, you're not really worth it.
I mean, I don't care. Dude, your link to Swine Brothers is in my default description of my videos, so I already
I
got you
was
covered there. But
trying to fucking. I was trying to get Shayne Mathis on this the show, but he's too much of a pussy to join.
Shayne Mathis, who the fuck is that?
He's a metal injection SJW journalist.
Oh my,
Who?
there's your problem there, SJW.
Yeah, we want SJWs on the show.
Well, too bad. They fucking watch 5 minutes of your shit and they're like, oh fuck, I know what this is.
We want, yes, I know, but we want people of alternative opinions. We want people. We tried to get an anti-mental elitist on the show. No one showed up. One guy actually said, "I don't want to be mean, so I'm just gonna not show up." We tried getting. I've taken to sending people we criticize our shows.
I know who you should try to get on your show.
Uh,
Onision. You should try to get
who?
Onision.
I don't know who that is, so whatever.
Onision is the most toxic and the most cancerous motherfucker on YouTube, and if he heard me say that, he would probably talk so much shit on your channel that you would get billions of subscribers immediately.
Wait, he's more toxic than you are.
Onision, okay, you know how Trump is with his ego?
Yeah.
Onision is like the YouTube version of Donald Trump. Um, I really get total.
I could tag him in this thing. Write his name down in the chat, and I'll make sure
Dude, he'll fucking DMCA you. If you do that,
I don't care.
it's just Onision, Onision, whatever fuck.
Just type it in the chat.
Oh my god,
That way I can.
you are gonna start a fucking fight with the biggest drama hole on this entire website.
I've I've gotten blocked by fucking Lady Gaga.
Yeah, but you're gonna start a fight with the biggest drama hole on the site.
I got blocked on
Okay,
Twitter, but like,
Leafy is here.
what?
You know the YouTuber called Leafy is here.
Yes, I know him. Chaz knows
Onision,
him as well.
Onision is worse than Leafy is here.
Levy's here's not bad though. He's just annoying. I mean, he tries to be whatever he tries to be, but I just look at him and go, "Oh, you're trying too hard."
Well, as of right now, he is trying too hard. He's got 4 million subscribers, and he doesn't even pull in 100K views a video anymore.
I don't care about subscribers. Yeah, it's not about subscribers. It's about views, as Jim keeps telling you.
I know. Why do you think I don't tell people to subscribe me anymore?
I
I
don't
don't do
know.
that.
I haven't really watched any of your videos.
See, I don't really fucking post that often. I do vinyl updates and bits
Oh
and
God,
bats.
every fucking day was a scared peasant. RuneScape, RuneScape,
I don't.
RuneScape,
I don't do.
RuneScape, RuneScape.
Hey,
Ah!
I haven't done a scared peasant upload in a fucking year. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I have a good memory.
I haven't did. I stopped doing the
Old
scared
school
peasant.
RuneScape. Old school RuneScape.
Yeah, and your point, they got a lot of views.
Yeah, well, it was fucking hogging my newsfeed.
Well, maybe watch it or I'll learn something.
Maybe I'll just unsubscribe.
No,
Oh, I already did.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, you didn't even notice.
Hey, subscribe to me, motherfucker. I subscribe to you, bitch.
You didn't even notice. I don't.
Hey,
I'm gonna start flagging your videos from now on.
no, you're not.
Okay.
Don't, Elliot. Seriously,
Well, I
I'm about to cross over 100,000 fucking views on my fucking channel. Don't screw this up.
okay. Any video that I don't find interesting that you show me, I'll flag.
Well, can you resubscribe? God damn it! I fucking promote the shit out of your channel.
You do not promote the shit out of my channel.
It's in all my descriptions of my videos, so I want
That's
that.
that's not enough. We need to. I mean, Chaz and I are talking about spending money on this shit.
Yeah, well, I spend money on mine. I have over 100,000 views on my channel.
Yeah. Well, the description isn't. I mean, I could put sodomized retarded infant on the descriptions of my channel, but no retarded infants are being sodomized. And I guess
So
stop
yeah,
sodomizing the retarded infant.
yeah, and sub me.
Oh, I don't know fucking know. All I know is I think I hid you from my fucking news feed because I didn't care.
I'm getting cold as fuck.
Hey,
How
I
long?
freaking I have racing to watch.
How long have we been on this for? 'Cause I'm about to go to sleep. I gotta get up in 7 hours.
All right, go fucking sleep. We'll end it.
Oh yeah, that last comment on here. Yeah, I'm an Arkansas. Subscribe to my channel. I do interviews with people of interest. I do vinyl updates. I go vinyl hunting and shit like that. And I travel the world.
Subscribe to his show if you really want to hear about what vinyl he got next.
Well, actually, no. Subscribe to my show if you like journalism. I have a few upcoming interviews where I'm going to be talking to a atheist who is running for office in Knoxville, Tennessee. She is very outspoken and she is fighting a good fight.
Wonder if she'd
Also,
agree with my Satanism.
she doesn't have a problem with Satanism.
Subs-
She's got a problem with fundamentalists who try to force their views on other people and try to oppress.
and subscribe to me if you are a theistic Satanist.
Yeah, subscribe to Elliot if you like Satan.
And if you like black and death metal, and if you
When I
like to
was
hear me, the Jim, Chaz, and the Jim's girlfriend ranting about shit.
when I was in sixth grade, I had this band called Sib. Well, actually, it was originally called Sib 311, but then 311's shitty, so we took that off of there, and it was called Sib, and it stood for Satan is back.
Uh, well, yeah, there you go. And subscribe to me if you can't stand the Satanic Temple and everything they pretend to stand for. Or do stand for, maybe? I
They're
don't know.
they're fake.
They're atheists with spooky costumes.
They're fake. They're not real.
No, well, the real is in they exist, but they're not Satanists. I mean, they're
They're they're they're
Levans.
they're as real. They're as real in Satanism as Marilyn Manson.
Well, yeah, duh. Levan Satanists are atheists with spooky costumes. Who, I mean, my problem is the Satanic Temple isn't what they believe because they're allowed to believe. My problem is they like to speak for everyone in the Satanic community. Satanists don't believe in this. It's like, do you know how many branches of Satanism there are?
It's like
You know, who
saying
the hell?
all Christians are the same. You know how many branches of Christianity and
But
Judaism and
it's
Islam
like
there
it's
are?
like, so that's why I don't like, you know. So besides,
Personally, I think fucking Satanists are cool as shit. I don't I'm not I'm an atheist. I don't believe in it, but out of all the religions out there, you gotta say branches of Satanism. That's some interesting reads.
Well, because the Satanist doesn't do like, don't eat meat on Fridays. In fact, the Satanist is the
It's
anti
not
that.
boring. It's not boring. And like when you read these old fucking stories about rituals and all that shit, you don't get that you don't get that in the Bible. You don't get that with Christianity or Judaism. That's
Yes, the Old Testament's kind of interesting.
well, yeah, you got a tyrannical god that fucks shit up.
Yeah. My favorite story from the Old Testament, and I always refer to this, is the prophet. And people were making, 42 children were walking, making fun of the prophet's bald head. So God sends two she bears to kill not one child, but all 42 of them. And you'd think like a couple of them would have escaped, right? You think a couple of them would, oh shit.
Gotta be
But
so hard. Yeah, gotta be so hardcore. He's like, hey, Pharaoh, release my fucking Jews. Nah. Okay then. 10-day plague, motherfuckers. Oh shit.
what I love about the Jews is as soon as Moses leaves, they start worshiping something else. As soon as he leaves, they start, and then he comes back and like, wait, why the hell is he worshiping? Plagues and death. Anyway, subscribe to my channel if you're awesome. Subscribe to Anarka's if you're not. Anarka will be uploading some more metal videos in the year 2525. Um, or
I
whenever he gets around.
actually purchased a few metal records lately, so
What did you purchase?
uh well you probably won't find it that interesting, but I got a Iron Maiden their first album and Metallica Ride the Lightning, as well as I found the Impranted vinyl. I found that.
Well, I like them. I like Metallica and Red Light, and I need
And
to get that other band. But
fortunately for
what?
Impranted, I cannot play that vinyl on video because they will strike my channel. But
Um,
do it though.
but we will be uploading Dead's musical abortion demo from '86. Anarchy, I actually like that. It's death metal, but it's recorded really noisily, like really noisily. And Gargoyle's new album, and I have some others. Um, we're
And
friends. We
also
just like to fucking bust each other's asses.
and also subscribe to Antipatriot 009 for your weekly punk and metal grind noise hip. I don't do hip hop music. Vinyl upload. Fuck. Album uploads. God damn it! I can't talk.
And subscribe to and listen to Wolfler Radio for the best black and death metal around. Everything from Iron
And
Maiden to Dark Fury.
just for the fuck of it, subscribe to Devil's Advocate as the very first YouTuber to do a response video to me aside Swine Brothers on this current channel that I'm using.
We didn't really do a small response video. We just basically make fun of you.
No, I mean you do commentary
We
on
did do a
videos.
response video to Sargon one day, but that was it. Uh, so that's all that you can email the show at cosmicgodsdie@gmail.com. Facebook is Swine Brothers, and Twitter is
That was sexy as fuck,
SwineBro666.
mate.
Thank you. For that guy, I have been that other guy. I'll see you in about 2 weeks unless we do a fun show.
And also for Jeremy Grilla, the fact that they didn't show up.
And for the Jim and Chaz, my usual co-hosts.
And for the greatest, most
And
absolute
now,
worst co-host
and
in the
now,
world, Anarka.
and before we go, Anarcha says, "White power."